connection. Now live.
Hello, all.
How do I oh, my arm's on this one. There we go. We got two. Candace, hello.
Hey, Candace.
How many we
Hi,
got
guys.
in here?
Welcome on in.
Got
Welcome
Patricia in
on
here.
in. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh, we have 15 up here. Go
Can
for
you
it.
see me? Can you see me? Can you hear
Oh,
me?
shoot, I have to use my other hand.
Is the view right? Is the sound right? Let me know if you can't hear or see me. Let me know.
Candace says hi.
Sound good? Can you hear me well?
Your wife. Hey.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hello from LA.
Shine kind.
Kay Becker, hi. Oh my gosh.
Can you guys hear me okay?
I think so. How about on here? Patricia, can you hear us?
How's the sound?
Yes,
Everyone?
hear and see perfect up
Okay,
here.
good. Okay. Let's get started.
Aunt Jenny and Beth from North Carolina. Hey, Walter.
Hi. Hi, North Carolina. Welcome. Welcome, North Carolina. Welcome, LA. Welcome, Florida. I know my family members from Florida are watching. Welcome in. Thank everybody for being here today.
Hi from Redondo Beach.
Redondo Beach.
Hey, we're all
In the
over
house.
today.
Huh?
We're all over.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Hey, can you introduce
Yeah, my special guest is about to give it away.
Just chiming in.
All right, let's get started. Welcome everybody to the second virtual tasting here at Danza Winery. We changed locations. As you can see from the first one, if you didn't join us for the first one, we were down in the tasting room. This time we decided it's such a beautiful day outside. We decided to move it up to our clubhouse. I don't know if you can see the reflection behind me, the view. Maybe at the end we'll turn it so you guys can see it. But we're really excited to have everybody back with us today. And like Shelly said earlier when she gave out the teas, we do have a special guest today. You probably already know his work. You probably are enjoying his work as we speak. He's been here since the very beginning. Bob brought this property in 2009, changed the name to Danza del Sol in 2010. I think he started working here very shortly after that. He's worked his way up, and he's been a part of, I think, just about every varietal in one shape or another. He's been part of every varietal that has come out under the Danza del Sol and Mesilla de la Viña label. So without further ado, put your hands together for the winemaker for Danza del Sol and Mesilla de la Viña, Mr. Justin Knight.
Woo!
How you doing, buddy?
All right,
Walter?
Hi, good to
Good
see you.
seeing you.
Good to see you. So Justin's gonna take some wine with us today. Obviously, we have, having the winemaker in the house. If you guys have questions,
Justin! Everybody's talking.
Justin. I told you, everyone's gonna get excited.
Juice!
Who's doing that?
That's Tommy. Is that Tommy with the juice? I don't know.
That was-
No,
that was your wife.
It's not me, yeah.
That's my nickname for him, Juice, because he makes the juice, Justin. So he's going to be tasting some wine with us. Obviously, having the winemaker on. If you guys have any questions for him as we go through the tasting, please don't hesitate to type in your questions.
Yeah, bring 'em on.
We'll be happy to answer those.
Tara said, just in time.
Yeah, yeah.
Who said that, Tara?
Yeah.
Always.
We said, what's up, fam?
Hey.
The man, the myth, the winemaker.
Yeah. You guys don't see me often. I'm usually in the back, and they got me out of my dungeon today. So,
I'm popping my head in so
took the
it's
chain
the
off.
noise.
They let me out.
Well,
So.
thank you for being here. We're starting, Justin, today. We're going to start with our Espumosa. If you guys have it out there, now's the time to pop it. We're always excited to start our tastings with a little sparkle. So, there we go.
That pop. JT.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Okay.
How's everyone doing today? In this
Oh.
craziness.
This is nice.
Brunch mimosa.
Crunch Espumosa.
Absolutely. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Can't cheer. You
Everybody
can
else.
cheers the bottom of your glass,
Yeah.
just not the tops.
Cheers.
Nixter 119.
Oh, that's
You
my
know?
sister.
Oh, you know that's my fave.
Yeah, that's my sister. I just sent them a couple bottles. My mom, my sister, they all got some bottles. of
Only a
Espumosa.
couple.
Just a couple. Hey, don't.
Couple cases.
Hey,
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah.
They're probably enjoying that today. It's 3 o'clock. Their time.
Cheers.
They're in
Everyone's
Florida.
saying.
Shouts out to everybody on my family out there. They've been getting a bunch of wine shipped out there. So if you guys are interested in getting any of this wine,
You might know a
just
guy.
let us know. We'll ship it out. They're getting it down in Florida and they're enjoying it. I'm sure today.
Absolutely.
All right, so first one up, sparkling Espumosa. This was made from French Colombard and Chenin Blanc grapes. It's a staple here at the winery at Danza. We only do one sparkling. We don't have a bunch of different options on sparkling.
There you go.
We like this one for a couple of reasons. It goes really, really well with cranberry juice or orange juice, or it pairs well on its own, and it's great for brunch.
Absolutely. Very light, crisp. You're going to get some apple fruit on the nose. Real easy drinker.
I don't know if this is more your family. Oh, where'd they go? Bavissint. I'm the worst with pronunciation. Someone said, "Where's our package?"
It's in the way. Text me.
Yeah.
Text me. Just text me.
Luis said the day I met Justin, I told him he looked like Justin Timberlake.
And who's that?
Yeah. It's Immaculate Life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Miss being here or there. Someone said, "We miss you."
Yeah, it's
good.
nice to get
Sorry.
Justin out of. He's always working. These guys, they're constantly working around the winery, around the vineyard. So it's nice to get him out here and in front of the camera.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful day to do so.
Yeah. Tara said, "I love adding pomegranate seeds. So refreshing and cleansing during this quarantine."
Nice.
Nixter said, "Orange
Gotta stay
juice and a
hydrated.
little coconut rum."
Nice. Wow.
Add to
Whoa.
cart.
Hey.
Someone said.
Whoa.
Getting wild.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
But hey, do enjoy it however you like it. The sparkling is good for that. It sits right on the fence. I don't think it's too sweet. I don't think it's too dry. Dry champagne or sparkling drinkers love it. Sweet Prosecco sparkling drinkers love it too. So it sits right in the middle. It works for everybody. And hopefully you guys are enjoying that today, this weekend. And if you don't have any, if you're running out, just call us, email us, shoot us a text, smoke signal. We'll get it to you.
It's a great way to open up those taste buds and get ready for this flight we have for you.
Yeah. If you guys didn't get the menu or you didn't know what was going on today, we just tasted sparkling. We are going to taste two wines that we pulled out of the library. Justin let us have them. So thank him for that. We're going to be tasting the 2018 Pinot Grigio, which is on the menu currently. One of the ones that was in the library was 2018 Albarino. It was the first time we ever made that varietal here at Danza. The Meritage, which is always a staple. The 2015 Petit Syrah is the other wine out of the library. And then the 2017 Conversion. That's going to be kind of the lineup we're going through today. So if you have some of those bottles, you want to open them up, get it ready, because we're going to go through it.
Tara said, "What's it a blend of?" I
Which
think
one, the Espumosa?
Espumosa.
French Colombard and Chenin Blanc.
Mm. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, Danza loves Chenin Blanc, don't they?
Travis said, "Albie." Albarino.
Albie.
Yeah.
Albie, like, how you be?
Rania said, "Our beloved petite."
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, very limited supply left.
The
Hi,
baby.
Ronnie.
Yeah, and
Hi, Trav.
we miss you guys.
Big time. I was just talking to Ronnie yesterday. Hope all is well. Are we ready for wine number 2? Any questions for Justin so far? All right, wine number 2.
Patricia said, "Louder, please," on the
Louder.
Facebook.
Louder, please. Okay. Wine number 2.
Speak up. Say it with your chest.
The Walter Pour.
Yep. We gotta get those shirts made still.
Yeah, we're working on the shirts.
All right. So we chose Pinot Grigio to start with. After Espumosa, it's definitely a lighter white wine. It's one of my favorite. It's actually my mom's favorite.
Shout out to Mary
Yeah.
Knight.
Is she here?
Yeah, I'm sure she's watching. Hi, Mary.
Maybe on one of them.
Facebook. I think she was on either way.
It doesn't tell me exactly
I'm sure
who's
she's
here.
here.
She'd have to chime in.
She's probably there. So this particular Pinot Grigio was harvested, obviously, in 2018, bottled in February of 2019. So right around a year.
Oh, she's here. She said, "I'm here."
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to
Cheers.
interrupt. Anyways,
Yeah, it was harvested in August of 2018. It's 100% Pinot Grigio, Temecula grapes. You know, that's one thing that we do at Danza is we really try and showcase Temecula fruit. You know, a lot of guys can get stuff from up north, but we really want to showcase what this valley can produce. And obviously, you know, we're a little biased, but we really love the fruit here. I've been vineyards are great. Our managers are great. So
Right. Staff is great.
everything's
The
great.
winemaker's great. Yeah. Everybody's great.
Yeah,
One
good
of the
crew.
things I really oh go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're good. I said we had a good crew.
One of the things I really love about this Pinot Grigio, Justin and I were talking about it yesterday. We started off with it being slightly a little bit more chilled than we would typically serve it, and it gave us a whole different flavor profile than it did once it kind of opened up and warmed up. So if you like your wine a little bit more chilled, you can do that with this Pinot Grigio. It's going to be okay. If you don't mind it coming up a little bit closer to room temperature, you're going to let it really open up and get some of those flavors that really kind of come out in the Pinot Grigio. We were really excited about that part yesterday.
Yeah, no, a lot of people actually taste their white wines too cold. And what you're doing is you're actually hiding a lot of the aromas in the mouthfeel. It really changes as it, a few degrees warmer. The complexity just is through the roof. So I encourage you to chill it, but maybe warm it up in your glass a little bit.
Sometimes we do this. If you ever see people doing this maneuver, that's what they're doing. They're trying to kind of bring that wine up to temperature a little bit, just so it's not so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, definitely get some melon, pears with this wine for sure. It's definitely rounder than you would expect a Pinot Grigio, but the mouthfeel is
Spot on, yeah. A lot of melon. I get a lot of that melon. A lot of melon. Yeah.
Lots of people love the Pinot Grigio. Someone said I had the 17 Pinot Grigio yesterday, and I do prefer the 18.
there you go.
Someone said we miss Walter.
Hi, I miss you too. That Pinot Grigio, we were talking about what it would pair with. I was thinking a lighter, like I said, chicken dish maybe, even chicken enchiladas possibly. Maybe something from something with a
Sauce.
little bit of lime in it, or
Definitely.
just
The citrus would pair well.
yeah, something
definitely.
with a little bit of lime in it. Or if you just got a beautiful day like today, just grab a chair and a bottle opener and a glass and have that
Yeah, it's an easy drinker.
for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, that's good. Get you some of that 2018 Pinot Grigio. It's available on our menu, online, over the phone. You guys can call. Or you can come pick it up in the tasting room. We're open 1 to 6 for wine club pickups and bottle purchases as well.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys coming out in these crazy times. We're here for you, and we really appreciate all your support. So come on in and grab whatever wine you like.
All right. If you know us and you've been rocking with us for a while, then you know this next wine we're about to do is a fan favorite. I remember the first time I got a chance to taste. This wine that we produced here. I was blown away, and it was just really cool to watch. Not only our members, but people that visited the winery. Just watch the interest in it, and the fan of the popularity of the wine. Just watch it grow from the time it first was introduced to the winery and got on the menu to the time we sold out of it. So we brought it back out of the library. Currently, right now,
I think we have 6 cases.
3. As of this morning, we had a couple people buy some cases this morning, so we're down to 3 cases of this next wine, and it's the 2018 Albarino. All right, 2018 Albarino.
Yeah, this is the first Albarino I've ever made. First time ever dealing with the grapes, and I think it was a success.
I'd say so.
It's a little different than your normal Albarino. It's Albarino is typically a lighter variety. Shelly has to do this.
Yeah.
I want this one.
But this one is
I want
definitely
them all,
more
but-
complex. It's much more round. It kind of goes to our style of white winemaking here. It's a full-bodied Albarino.
We got 3 bottles. Someone said, yummy. Yeah, that pour. It's my good life. There's one up here. Save water, drink wine. Hello, gentlemen. Cheers.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I think the interesting thing about this Albarino is that when you taste it up next to our other white wine program, it really stands out. I don't think there's anything else on the menu that I can say it reminds me of this or it tastes like this. It really is. It's 100% its own varietal, which is one of the things I think is really neat about the Albarino. Absolutely.
My favorite for sure. Great flavors,
And
Travis.
it kind of takes the best of multiple different varieties and puts it all together. You get that crispness of the Sauvignon Blanc, the aroma of Viognier, maybe even a little bit of Gewürztraminer. It's very floral. A lot of citrus as well. It's one of my favorite. And I'm really excited about 2019 Albarino.
got a chance to taste that recently, the 2019. Can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah,
Cannot wait.
bottled last month.
Yeah, can't wait. Now listen, if you don't have this 18 Albarino, like I said, there's 3 cases still left. If you want to get some, let us know ASAP because it's going to be gone fast.
Someone said I'm on my way right now. Hope you have some left by the time I get there.
Yeah, we'll have some. Hopefully.
Travis said like peach and white gummy bear.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Drive the speed limit. Whoever's
Yeah.
coming, drive. Be safe. The one thing I'll tell you about pairing this, I can talk about this intimately because we enjoy this at my house. Several bottles. My wife makes a wonderful salmon, and I made a mango salsa with just a little bit of red pepper flake. Put that salsa with that salmon with this Albarino. I promise you, it's one of the pairings that we've ever done, and we did it multiple times just because it was so good. So. Anything from the seafood kind of side of things, anything on that tropical fruit side, mango, absolutely, pineapple salsa, some sort of salsa with just a touch of heat would really go really nice.
Yeah, the citrus that comes through here would, pair perfectly with any fish. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So this was bottled in February of 2019. It was harvested in September, and it's 100% Temecula Valley again. So that's something you're gonna keep hearing over and over again. We love Temecula fruit, and we really want to showcase what that does.
We love our valley.
We said thanks for doing this, guys. Loving it.
Awesome. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Albarino. Cheers.
Haven't had a chance to taste the Albarino yet. Excited for this review.
It came out on our menu. It must have been mid last year, 2019.
Yeah, it only lasted.
It
for
wasn't
5
very
months or
long.
so.
Once people started getting the flavor,
It was like
flavor
end of
profile,
summer, wasn't
it
it?
just took off. Yeah, we sold out of it rather quickly. So the fact that Justin let us re-release it out, those last 5 cases, he let us kind of just have it because of this time of being a little bit crazy. We wanted to give you guys something special. So he let us have that one, and so now it's available again, but it won't last long. So hopefully you have some. If not, if you don't get any, look forward to the 19 coming out.
I think
Nikki,
it's soon. 2019 will be soon.
Yes, soon.
We, if you guys really like this experience of virtual tasting, we may end up putting the 19 in, the future. So stay tuned and let us know if you
Tell
really
us,
like
yeah.
doing this, and we'll continue.
Nikki said, a member favorite. Can't express that enough. Great job, guys. Halloween 09. I need someone to lead a class on that glass wine swirl. That wine keeps sloshing out of my glass.
It's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist.
Someone said, can't wait for the next one.
Lock that wrist up a little bit. And sometimes people start with it. You can go down. You can do it down here.
Yeah, do it on your table.
Start down here. Get the flow and then bring it up. Keep it going. Maybe start with a little less wine too. Maybe start with a little less wine.
You can always refill.
You can always refill. You can't put it back in the glass once it falls on the floor. All right.
I think we're good.
Man, what a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous day. Perfect. All right. Wine number 4. Man, we're already with wine number 4.
Dang.
Yesterday we tasted this. Justin and I tasted a couple of different reds just to kind of get our palates alive and awakened. And we noticed a couple things about this one. Number 1, that it was definitely lighter than the Petit Syrah. And we noticed that it was really, really smooth. So up next, wine number 4 is 2015 Meritage. Meritage.
Another fan favorite.
Absolutely. This
Keaton's
is
here.
Hey, Keith.
Round 2, let's go. That's what she said.
42% Cabernet Sauvignon, 29% Cab Franc, and 29% Merlot. So this is a Bordeaux blend. Like I said, the Meritage 2015, absolutely a wine club member favorite.
You're gonna have to teach me how to do that for though.
We can put you guys on the shirt together next to each other.
Yeah. So we've been doing Meritage here for as long as I've been here. It's like I said, it's a fan favorite, and we try and stick to a similar formula. It's always Cab Sauv, it's always Merlot, and it's always Cab Franc. So those are the staples. You're always going to see that, and probably varying percentage. So let's try it. So definitely, what you should look at is the color first of all. For our 2015, it's still very crisp. It's very red. It's not at all browning yet, which is good. Not really any brick tones. It looks like a young wine still. even after 5 years. So
We might need you guys to speak up. Someone said, speak up, basically.
we hear you.
All right, we'll talk louder.
That pour is harder than it looks.
Yeah. You got to practice. Lots of practice with the pour. Lots and lots of practice. Okay?
Everyone's pumped on the Meritage.
Very good. So it's a very complex nose. It's subtle, but it's robust in the same way. So you get a lot of fruit aromas, kind of fruit-forward wine, but you still get barrel influence as well.
Might be that fountain. I heard you fine.
I feel like when you're drinking this Meritage, a lot of things happen. Because it's a blend, like Justin said, I think you get a couple different flavor profiles kind of come right at you. But the thing I think I keep coming back to is how smooth it is. I think they all very, very well balanced. Each varietal is very well balanced. So they all kind of do their job at the right time. It's just very, very smooth, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a little bit more elegant of a Meritage than what we usually do. Usually they're a little bit more robust, and this kind of plays in the opposite tone. It's definitely an easier drinking wine and something that you can pair with, or you can just open the bottle and drink. So
I like that. I like elegant. I like elegant tannins. I like when he says things like that.
Someone said, "What's up, guys? When are you gonna open the speakeasy?"
What's the password?
Yeah. I've got a bottle of the Trace Rosé right in front of me. I miss the winery and can't wait to come back.
Hey, we miss you too. Keep drinking.
Definitely.
Yeah, full glasses, clean hands. That's my motto through this whole thing.
That's another shirt idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have a whole bunch of Danza apparel coming out.
Absolutely.
We really do miss
Trademark.
you guys. We miss you all. We really appreciate everybody coming in, stopping in, and having a little taste with us. This has really been a fun experience.
We said it, Shelly. I hope you have a glass of wine in your hand. I finished mine, but yes, I did.
Yeah, she was waiting on that Albarino.
I was waiting for the Albarino. I was like, I'm gonna wait.
I'm actually really starting to enjoy these virtual tastings. Once this whole thing is over, I might just, this might be my new gig.
Think you're really good at this.
You guys write us in.
You thrive.
In, just advertise for me to be able to do this from here on out, and I'm good with that.
Yeah, let us know if you guys like this, and we'll continue even past this nonsense that we're going through now. Hopefully you guys are staying safe and clean out there.
Absolutely.
And staying at home.
Absolutely.
Yes, stay at home.
So this is the second one that we've done here at Danza. We did the first one last Saturday at 12. Today, obviously, we started at 12. I think the next one we're going to do is going to be on April 8th. It's going to be at 6 o'clock, which is a Wednesday. I'm going to host it. So if it's Wednesday and I'm hosting, then it's Wine Wednesday with Walter.
Yep.
www. That's another shirt. So if you guys can
What would
tune in-
Walter for? Remember last week? What would Walter for?
If you guys want to join in, we're going to do it on April 8th at 6 o'clock. Let everybody get home that's still working out there. Let you guys settle the kids, get out of homeschool, get yourself a glass of wine, and come join us on April 8th at 6 o'clock, the next virtual tasting here at Danza.
Sounds fun.
Kay Becker said, Walter took your advice last week and drank our 2011 trilogy, decanted at 3 hours, was delish.
Nice,
Wow, 2011.
nice.
Wow.
That's huge. Take a picture of that. I hope you take
Yeah,
a
no
picture
kidding.
of that. That's huge.
That's a relic at this point.
That will
Not
never
many
be
of those
back.
exist.
Yeah, that won't be back. The trilogy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you guys drinking now? We want to
Yeah.
hear from you.
Yeah, anyone have questions? What's the promo code? Sip from Home Club for Wine Club members and Sip from Home for non-members.
Sit from home.
Keith says, makes me feel like I'm back at home.
Hey, Keith. Cheers.
Cheers.
He's got some upcoming nuptials coming up this year.
Ooh.
Yeah? Congratulations. Cheers. Man, that is good.
Yeah.
That is really tasty. I sent my mom a couple bottles of this too.
Do that.
Yeah, we need a refill.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
I sent my mom a couple bottles of this Meritage as well, and she really enjoyed that. She too likes big, bold, heavy reds, and she really enjoyed that one. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that.
When's the Chardonnay coming back? Sorry.
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, we haven't had a Chardonnay on the menu for a few months now, unfortunately. The 2019 Chardonnay is still in barrel, and should be bottled in July. So see it this year, hopefully a couple months after July. It's late summer wine.
Yeah.
We'll be releasing that.
Keith said Pinot Noir Rosé. Someone said new wine coming. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question
Yeah,
mark.
Pinot Noir Rosé, that's another one that we did this year. It's all in bottle. That's going to be released, I think, in the next couple months. So keep an eye out for that as well.
2013. Oh, sorry,
New
go ahead.
wines, particularly for Mesilla, you Mesilla fans out there, we did a Grenache Blanc.
Ooh.
First time that I've ever made a Grenache Blanc, and that's one of my favorites. Now, it's an amazing wine, and I can't wait for you guys to try. We did it in a screw cap, so that's a first for Mesilla as well.
Quicker to get into that bottle.
Absolutely. No key needed.
Yeah.
No key.
2013 Tempranillo, Delish. Right now enjoying 15 Movedra.
Ooh,
Espumosa all day.
Yeah,
Tempranillo
absolutely.
16. Trace Rosé 18.
Yes.
Someone said water.
Yeah, and Trace Rosé is going to be coming out again soon. I think we're out of 2018.
Yes.
19 will be here before you know it.
Yeah, 19 will be here soon. So we got a couple new wines coming out from Danza sooner than later. So we got the 19 Trace Rosé. Look for that.
Chenin Blanc is back.
Chenin Blanc is coming back. The Albarino, the 19 will be coming back around. The Chardonnay later in the year. The Pinot Noir Rosé. So we got some good stuff, new things, exciting things happening here at the winery. Stay with us and just know that we're going to try to get it out to you as soon as it's ready. We'll try to get that wine out to you guys so you can start enjoying it at home.
Mesilla has a great Chardonnay.
Yeah, we see the Chardonnay is phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I said that last week. I'll
Yeah.
say it again. I think, especially for the Valley, the Chardonnay and Mesilla is really, really, really good. Really good.
Definitely.
All right, wine number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, this is another library wine. Currently, right now, there are 13 cases.
Sorry, Rania said Jenny from the block. Thanks for that, Jen.
Yeah, she's coming back. Yeah, absolutely.
From the block. Oh, I didn't even read it right.
Got it.
Shannon Blanc. That was creative.
Ron, I love you.
Yeah, we miss you, Ron.
Ron! There's currently 13 cases still available of this particular varietal. It's the 2015 Petite Syrah.
Not gonna last.
Ooh.
Not gonna last.
The
I sent a
best.
couple of these bottles to my mom as well. Once you get into this wine, I think you'll understand why we love it so much. 2015 Petite Syrah.
Petite Syrah in the Valley actually grows really well. It's one of those varieties that I think showcases Temecula and what it can do. So I'm really excited for you guys to try it if you have it at home. And if you don't, come on and get it because it won't last.
Rania said, I miss everyone and that petite.
Probably the Petite a little bit
Yeah,
more.
right?
So
Mix.
first thing you'll notice if you're drinking Petite Syrah now is the color.
That color.
The color, extremely pungent, very dark. It's a tooth stainer. So, you know, sorry, but
Petite stainer.
it is.
That's how
I'd
you
rep
know.
it. I don't even care.
Yeah, that's how you know it's inky and dark. Tooth stainer.
Red
Very
all the
robust.
way. Nixter, is that someone from your family?
Yeah, that's my sister.
Or your sister said, buddy, this is what your mom and I are drinking today.
Hey!
There you go. Cheers.
There you go.
Drink along with us.
How many people bought the lineup when we shared it the other day? Comment in here if you did that. Just we need.
Yeah,
Little
if you once
head
we
count.
shared the menu and you guys picked up the pack, or you picked up a couple bottles out of the pack, let us know if you did that. We're gonna try to put together some sort of another pack or giveaway. So we just want to kind of get an idea of who has these bottles or picked up the bottles once we put out the menu. That would be helpful to us. Thank you. And it smells good. And it is dark, but it is a
Yeah.
gorgeous color. That color
Absolutely.
on that Petite Syrah is just absolutely gorgeous.
So this particular Petite Syrah is 87% Petite Syrah and 13% Grenache. So you're picking up a little bit of red fruitiness of Grenache along with that huge body of the Petite Syrah, and it's really creating complexity in your nose and on the palate. It's definitely drying in the mouth, but the tannins are structured in a way that it's not chalky, it's not astringent, it's very pleasant. It's something you can definitely pair with a big steak and just go to town.
Yes, buying from the virtual tasting list. Everybody just really misses us. Well, I guess you guys.
Yeah.
Tooth stain is a small price to pay for this petite.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn this a little.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think when you talk about a petite Syrah, sometimes I think when you get into it, people are not sure what they're going to get into. This one is fruity up front, but then like Justin said, those tannins really kind of come alive, but they're elegant at the same time. But they're definitely there. It's dry, but the alcohol isn't really high. I think the alcohol in this was 13.8, so you're not getting this huge alcohol bomb right when it gets on your palate. It's just a really nice, very well finessed red.
She
And
bites
it's
so good.
it's big. It's a big red.
It's a big wine.
It's a big wine.
This was bottled way back in July of 2017.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's been in bottle for 3 years almost. So
And it's still delicious.
Yeah.
Very vibrant. Still looks very youthful in color.
that is one thing that I really want to applaud our management team for doing is, they release wines when they're ready to be tasted and drunk at home. They do a great job of it. I think it's something that we strive to do. We have a committee that I think there's 5 or 6 of us that taste the wines, sometimes every month, sometimes every other month, but we taste the wines sometimes every day.
Right.
But what we do is we taste it, and if we all agree that it's ready to be brought out to the public, that's when they're brought out. So we do the aging process for you. So when you're here at Danza, you take it home. You don't have to age it continuously unless we suggest. So take it home, drink it, and I think they do a great job.
I think that's a great point. I think that's an absolute great point. The
Doesn't have
idea
to
that you
sit.
can come
Yeah.
right in, walk through the tasting room door, or take a bottle home and drink it right now. A lot of the hard work has been done for you, and we really, I think it's something we really do pride ourselves on, and it's fun to sit in those meetings and try to figure out, is this wine ready? Should we hold it a week or two, or hold it another month? We taste it as soon as it's bottled. Down the line, we're tasting it in barrel, so we're getting to kind of watch this wine grow up through the whole process. So it's fun for us too. So I hope you guys are enjoying the fruits of our, I say our, but this guy's hard labor at home today. So thank you for still being here.
Hey, it's hard work being the face.
It is hard work being in this space. You know what? But
Somebody's
no,
got to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. We appreciate everybody just kind of staying around and drinking and hanging out with us. It's something that we really do appreciate. So thank you. We really mean it.
Yeah,
Support
keep
means
those
a lot.
questions coming.
All right, we're on to wine number 6. Last but certainly not least, I heard from all my sweet drinkers out there. I got beat up a little bit last week for not doing not one sweet. So I figured if we were going to do one, we had to kind of do the, I guess, the most popular sweet on our menu. And that's going to be the 2017 Gavetz Tramina.
Say that again.
Gavetz Tramina. It's got a bunch of nicknames. G14, Gewürz till it hurts, the G wine.
Girls are meaner.
And girls are meaner. And then the list gets kind of weird and bad, so I won't repeat those.
Yeah.
But this is probably one of our most popular sweet wines that we have on our menu.
And it's state grown,
State grown.
just like the orange muscat is.
Jamie said, tough job.
Tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
So tough.
So who's drinking sweet wine at home? We heard from Trace Rosé earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone else?
I didn't hear from the reason the Orange Muscat crew.
Ooh, I started on orange muscat. That's what got me into wine.
It's so funny. It's so
I know.
funny.
Your palate
yeah.
changes.
I've worked here since 2012.
That was
when I
years
started
ago.
here. Yeah. And it's so neat to watch people come in for the first time and all they do is drink sweet wine and just the diversity of just orange muscat. And we used to kind of like force them, or not force them, but we'd ask them, suggest.
I think Rania was the one. She was like, "I'm not pouring it for you anymore. You gotta change it."
As pours, you do get to a point like you have to start trying something new. And it's so neat to watch people's palate kind of graduate. They come in and they see you and they go, "Look, I'm drinking red wine now."
Yeah.
You know, they're so excited, and so we appreciate that. We appreciate you guys being able to kind of take that journey with us. And some people go back. Some people start with reds and they wind up loving orange muscat, Gewürztraminer, rosé.
Christy at Disney said the orange is yum.
Glad you like it.
Patricia said, shout out to management at Danza and Messia.
Absolutely.
Let's see if there's any. here.
Yeah. If anybody knows, Patricia O'Brien is the brains and the muscle behind this. Her and Bob, they do
Fearless
a great
leader.
job. She is a fearless leader. They do a great job of kind of putting us in position to bring you guys the
Succeed.
product. So shouts out to them. Thank you guys. Cheers. Cheers for everything you guys are doing. Thank you.
Cheers, and what are you drinking? That's what I want to know.
Someone said no sweets here with like a face.
You know, sweets aren't for everyone, but like was said earlier, it's kind of a stepping block for a lot to actually become wine lovers and drinkers. So it's something that we're passionate about here, and that's why we still strive to create 5 or 6 different sweets because people really like them, and we have the Sweet Club directed solely towards them.
Oh yeah. Someone said love the Espumosa. I wish I was joining y'all on this tasting.
Soon.
So, yeah. We have it to your front door in 3 to 5 days.
Yeah. Or if you're local, delivery or
Yeah, if you're
pickup.
local, delivery, pickup. Working on that one. And the other thing about the sweet wine too is I think even if you're not a sweet wine drinker, I think there are times when you can enjoy sweet wine. We just did Thai food last night. A spice, a little bit of pho or pad Thai. If you go a little bit spicier than you normally do, sometimes you can introduce a Riesling or a Gewürztraminer in, and that sweet will cut the heat. The heat will cut the sweet. They'll play really, really nice together.
Absolutely.
So sometimes, even if you're not a sweet drinker, there are times where you can enjoy a sweet. It's okay.
Yeah, especially after dinner. This particular Gewürztraminer it's very light. It's very aromatic, floral on the nose, some citrus as well, but it tastes good. You know, it's definitely sweet, but the acidity has a perception of making it not as sweet as it actually is. It's around 3% RS, which is residual sugar, which is very sweet. The orange muscat is even more. So yeah, around 5. And any Sabrosa fans out there? Sabrosa's near 10. It's an extremely late
Sorry,
harvest.
say that one more time. It cut out.
Sabrosa, any Sabrosa fans out there?
And then it had just cut out. Go ahead.
We have
Late harvest.
the late harvest. We do it 2 ways. We do it with Viognier and we do it with Sauvignon Blanc. Both are estate grown, and we actually let the fruit hang on the vine at least a month longer, sometimes more than you would with a typical Viognier or Sauvignon Blanc. So the sugar goes way up. We bottle it as soon as possible, and it's around 10 RS, which is extremely sweet.
Patricia said, I'm having a mimosa with Bob. Y'all are killing it. Walter, how's your Somm journey going?
It's going. It's going. I passed the introduction level Somm test. Along, shout out to Sam.
With Great
I forget her
Theory.
Instagram handle. Sam.
Sawyer, it's something with
Sam
Sawyer.
Sam Sawyer.
Something.
And then HB Rankin, I think it's her handle. With those two, with the help of those two, I passed my introductory Somm.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
That's not easy.
Cheers.
Congrats.
It was hard.
I'm making my order this weekend to be delivered in North Carolina, all the way across, coast to coast. Sweet wine. Someone said, would you guys ever do a port? Messia has.
Well, Messia
Yeah.
has a port and a sherry style.
Oh yeah, that's what Patricia
The
said.
Verano and the Antigua over at Messia. So you go on their website, look on there. They're both really, really good.
Nat said Chenin Blanc and Thai with a drooling face.
There you go.
Hey.
Messia has ports that are yummy. I know, I love it. Just curious if Danza would have one too.
Well, never say never.
So you got the
You know,
man here
That's
to
something
ask.
that's interesting about port and sherry wines is that they're extremely hard to make and they take a very long time to do. The aging process on port and sherry can exceed 10 plus years. It's something that it's extremely hard to make. And if you're asking me, I only want to make one. So never say never, but bug Patricia about that.
I think like I said, never say never. But as of now, we don't make one. But if you need one, you gotta have one right now. You see, they're looking. That's a great.
With that little
great
chocolate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great with chocolate.
Just ordered more Meritage and the Albarino.
Hey,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
enjoy
Oh, that's
that.
your sister.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, enjoy it. Because that Albarino, I'm telling you, we're probably, after this is done, we're probably
be
down
gone.
to about a case.
Yeah.
And I gotta have 6 bottles.
I might
so-
take. Yeah, I was gonna say I might
so
take some
actually,
home.
It's over. There is no more. And the alcohol in the Gewürztraminer, I want to go back to that Gewürztraminer real quick. The alcohol in the Gewürztraminer is 12.4, so even though it's sweet, you still get a nice bump of alcohol in there. So it's gonna keep you going. If you're doing a tasting, we always like to end the tasting with something sweet, but it's not like the alcohol falls way off. You're not going down to 4 or 5%. You're still at 12% alcohol, so it's still gonna keep it going for you.
Good things take time, someone said.
Absolutely.
I think about the port.
Yeah. It's a labor of love. All this is.
It
I
really
mean,
is.
especially, not just port, but when you're talking about red wine in general, even whites. I mean, what people don't realize is that when we plant vines, it takes us at least 4, sometimes 5 years to get fruit off these vines. And then it takes us at least a year, sometimes 2, 3, or 4 to actually get wine and produce to the public. So it's a 5 to 10 year journey with every bottle that you see here. It's a labor of love, and it takes a lot of planning.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's why one of the things I always like to highlight when we do the tasting. I think the worst thing you can do is when somebody pours a wine, taste it, and go like 2 seconds, go, oh, I don't like it. Well, wait a minute.
That is like your biggest.
Yeah,
I hate that.
that's somebody's blood, sweat, and tears. You know how much hard work is going into.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Justin. That's his blood, sweat, and tears.
You know how much work is going into producing that drop that you just taste. Give it a minute. Taste it a couple of times. I think this is one of the few,
Don't count it out.
things that we're in that you can just make a snappy judgment like that and it's over. That's quick. I don't like it. So give it a minute. Give it a little bit of time. And then if you don't like it after 3 or 4 sips, then gracefully, nicely, kind of dump it out and move on. But don't just sip it once. I don't like that.
It always takes 2.
Right.
It takes at least 2 sips.
Absolutely.
Keaton said, if you could only purchase 3 wines right now, what would they be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
He coming in with the good questions.
Albarino, Petit Syrah. You know what? That Madrona, the 2015 Madrona, the double
that we had
gold.
last week,
yeah,
right?
the
Yeah.
double gold one. We poured that last week.
I took a bottle home and we opened it a
I
bottle.
have to tell you,
Got 2.
it's really, really good right now.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really good. I'd have to say that Madrona, the
nose.
Petit Syrah, and the Albarino. If I was just going to pick 3.
Yeah, if I have to pick 3, this is like picking between my children, but if I'm picking 3, definitely Vermentino.
Oh, true.
It's probably my favorite variety that we produce here. I'm going to do Super Tuscan,
Ooh.
and then I'm going to go over to Messi and get a Malbec.
Keaton said why. So you guys gotta elaborate.
Oh, no.
Why?
Well, the Petit Syrah for me, there's something about it. There's just something about that wine that speaks to my palate. I like the tannins. I like the heaviness of it. I like the fact that it kind of grips you from front to back. And it really, me and Justin were talking about yesterday, it runs through the finish line, if that makes sense. It doesn't just fall off a cliff and just die on the palate. It really runs through the finish line. It has a strong finish. I love that about a red wine. The Madrona, I'm a Tempranillo fan. The fact that it's blended with a little bit of Grenache, it just works. It's fruity, but it's got bite.
And shout out to Bob on that. That's his favorite blend that we do.
The wrong side, is it?
Rioja wine. It's Tempranillo Grenache.
Sorry, the bites are. That's what.
Dang biker gangs.
Yeah,
Going
so
through the wine
that's
country.
Bob's favorite wine that we do, along with the Grenache, and it's actually grown on his property, so that really tells you something.
Yeah. We were supposed to be doing a Grenache kind of. What do you call it? We were highlighting the Grenache.
Oh, the wine of the month.
Yeah, the wine.
We're
of the
gonna
month.
push that until you can come back.
Yeah. We were going to actually talk about the fact that a lot of it is grown on Bob's property, and we had a couple different vintages we were going to let people taste. The wine club members taste the difference between 14 and 15.
We'll get there.
We got a lot coming for you guys that we're holding off on for now. Someone said Verm. Oh, Candace. She said Verm.
Yeah.
And then someone else said the Verm. They're all with you.
The Verm, I'm going to say it again. It's one of the staff favorite for sure.
Yeah.
It's my favorite, and I think. Italian varieties in general grow really well in Temecula, and it's one of those that just fits right in. It's got great acidity, the floral notes on it, the citrus. It's just out of this world. It's one of my favorites.
I always describe people that don't know Vermentino. Number one, Candace always says she has a burn for the Verm. But people that don't know the Vermentino varietal, I always talk about it kind of like the cousin to the Pinot Grigio. They're both Italian varietals. if you like a Pinot Grigio, you're probably going to love the Vermentino. Not the same grape, but kind of same neighborhood, different houses, if that makes sense.
Vermouth has such a distinct flavor. It's by far my favorite summer wine.
Sure. Yeah, a lot of stone fruit, a lot of citrus. It's
Chris,
I kind of wish I had some right now.
Yeah, now we're talking about it. Just keep it going.
All right. I got to stay here. I'll go get but I think you're getting the point. The point is we have a lot of wine here that a lot of fans of different varietals.
Huge variety of
I
wine.
mean, we have a lot of wine here.
Yeah.
There
There's
are over
a lot of
30
wine
on
to
the menu?
come.
Isn't there over 30 on the menu?
26.
26?
Yeah, I mean,
Just
and,
about.
and that doesn't even account what's not on the menu.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
make a lot of wine here. Between Mesilla and Danza, we probably do 50 different labels, maybe more.
It's crazy.
It's a lot of wine.
Someone said, love the Madronas. Have a few in my in the closet for a vertical tasting.
Yeah, I found a couple 13 Madronas. I found a couple of those, so we might re-release that. And I think, going back to Justin's point about the different labels, I think it really does make it so everybody can come in here and find a wine that they like. We really want to be approachable, and we want everyone to be able to leave with a bottle that they really appreciate. So hopefully we're doing that for you.
I'm going to open the one I have now. Someone said. Hey, it's Saturday.
It is Saturday.
Absolutely. It's 5
It's
o'clock.
5 o'clock. Yeah, I was gonna say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Anybody else have questions, comments?
Yeah, bring on the questions if you have any.
Concerns? Yeah, you don't get to taste with the winemaker. Well, Walter's pretty important too, but Justin very often. So send him out to. I'm gonna go get the bird. We'll see if we get any more.
Yeah, any questions?
Of red, white, and sweet, which do you notice more changes from each vintage?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Oh, Sarah.
Tara, you're killing me here. So, the answer would be all of them, honestly, because each year is so different. We get it from different vineyards on occasion, which is obviously the terroir is completely different, even just across the street. So, whites would probably be the least amount of change. Reds would be the most, if that makes sense. But the easy answer is that they all change dramatically each year.
But the taste is similar.
Yeah, the taste is similar. We try and
You
keep the
try and
chemistry
keep 'em-
similar,
Yeah.
which would give you a similar sensation in the mouth. But the actual
that's a good one.
aromas is definitely different, and the taste usually is different.
I'm gonna go. There's two questions, but one of them says any wines that you want to make that you haven't made yet, and then after that, how did you start out winemaking?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I was like. These are
Alright,
good
I
ones.
shouldn't have asked. I shouldn't have asked this. Okay, first
I'm
question.
gonna be here for a
A
while.
variety that I would like to make, I haven't yet. I'd like to make, it's kind of a cheating answer, but I'd like to make an actual red Pinot Noir. It's something that this valley is definitely not known for. We do a Pinot Noir Rosé, but I want to take it a step further and actually make a red. It's something that I really enjoy. It's a complex variety. It's kind of a fussy variety in the sense that it's not an easy one to make, but it's something that I think would be challenging, and that's something that I'd like to do in the future. And as far as how did I get started in the business, I started back when I was 17. I was washing glasses at a winery on Rancho Road,
Rich California.
Rancho California Road. So that's my intro to the business. I moved over here to Danza as Bob purchased Pilsinger in 2009, early 2010. So I've been here about 10 years, and I've done pretty much everything at Danza, whether it's washing glasses, bar backing, doing shipping, receiving. Then I moved into production about a year after going into the tasting room under Mike Tingley, who was our first winemaker. Mike Tingley's been in the valley for 40 years or so, so he has a wealth of knowledge, and that's where I really liken my white wine style towards is Mike Tingley. From there, I was washing tanks. I was doing the grunt work, just getting my feet wet, and then I really started to gain a passion towards actual winemaking in general, and that's when I started doing the lab, became lab tech, and then I was cellar master, and then I was assistant
Ground up.
winemaker, and then I was associate winemaker, and then now I'm just
Winemaker.
the winemaker.
man.
But between all those years, between Mike Tingley, Renato Sides, shout out to Renato if he's watching, and Arturo.
Arturo!
He's probably not watching, but shout out to Art. Between those three guys, I have at least 100 years of winemaking experience that I learned under. Between Mike, Art, they both had about 40 years in Temecula Valley alone.
It's crazy.
And then Renato, he's coming up, he's got to be at least 15 years in the business, so close to 100 years. And then on top of that, I'm actually a student at UC Davis currently, so, rounded off with
Continuing
that.
it.
But I really attribute those guys to my wine passion and growth, so that's it.
Yeah,
Did you think you'd be where you are now with it?
No. No.
All right, listen. I went.
Wait, there's a ton more.
Okay, wait. I just
Okay,
wanna
okay.
interrupt this program. I went and got something special out of the deal. I went and got the 2018 Vermentino because we were all talking about it so much. I felt like we should just do it.
So you got it.
If you got it, open it. If you don't, order it. 2018 Vermentino.
Ooh.
The alcohol in this one sits at 12.5.
Yeah.
So again, not high alcohol. Justin, take us through it.
Well, what you're going to notice if you're tasting Vermentino is that it's very light, very crisp. It's aromatic, but it's not over the top. It's something that you can just open it, and before you know it, the bottle's gone.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot in my house.
What bottle? I didn't open any
Exactly.
wine.
Yeah.
Really light. I think that's the first thing I'm going to take away. It's so
So
light.
light, very crisp.
So soft, crisp. It's got a nice, got a nice bite to it, but it's not over acidic. It's delicious. I think it's delicious. Nothing like the Albarino, and nothing like the Pinot Grigio. That's what I was saying. All of our wines kind of really stick out. They have a lane of their own. So hopefully, if you're a Vermentino fan, if you don't have any, get some. If you have some, drink it. Did you have more questions?
Yeah, sorry, Walter, you're kind of kicked out now.
All right,
Any
let's
wine,
go through it.
any wines that you want to make that you haven't made yet, and is there a wine that you no longer make that you wish would come back?
Okay, well, I kind of touched on the first one already.
Pinot Noir. That's,
Pinot
and then
Noir, the red.
people
I would
said-
really like to make the red.
Pinot Noirs are my fave. Yes, the Pinot Noir. Let us know
Yeah.
if
that's-
you need us to start a petition.
Yeah. Email Patricia. Everyone on this list, start emailing
No,
Patricia.
no.
Well, Patricia and Bob are watching, so just keep
Yeah.
saying it.
Just keep saying it.
Yeah.
So a wine that I'd like to bring back, that is a great question. There's a lot of wines that we used to make that we don't actually make anymore. A couple that come to mind would be Dos Blancos. Shout out to anyone that remembers that.
That had to be a while ago.
Yeah. Charbonnier, which turned into Sinfonia over at Mesilla, which we no longer make. Another white variety. Oh, a blend. Valdepeñas. Who remembers Valdepeñas?
Valdine, that was my first one that I
Way back in the day.
Oh my God.
Keaton said that's when I started.
Valdepeñas.
Valdepeñas.
Yeah.
How about
Patricia, I hear ya.
Roussan? We don't make Roussan anymore.
Ooh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I know I'm
Fueme-
forgetting some.
Fueme Blanc?
How about, okay, this
I don't know
one.
how to say that.
If
F-U-M-E? Fueme Blanc?
Fume. We're actually making a Fume Blanc this year.
Oh,
So
wow.
Oh,
that's
you heard it here
it was
first.
a surprise, but
Thanks a lot. Whoever said that. Thanks a
so
lot.
there's going to be my answer. We made it probably 10 years ago, and we're making it again. So we're celebrating our 10th anniversary here at Danza, and we're bringing it back. So Fume Blanc, does anyone know what Fume Blanc is?
I do.
I'm sure a lot of you do. A lot of you guys are whinies out there.
Let's see. Got any on
What
here?
variety is Fume Blanc?
Someone said yes. It might be a little lagged on some people,
Okay.
so we have to wait a couple minutes or a couple seconds at least.
Yeah, the
Because
Fume
someone just said
Blanc,
yes, Roussan. So
Fume Blanc was one of the driest varieties.
Oak
I've ever
Sauv
tasted.
Blanc.
Yeah, who said that?
Branya.
Oh, Ryan, you cheated.
Yeah.
Of course you would know. So we're doing that again. It's from our estate, Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
It's our Sauvignon Blanc is one of the oldest in Southern California. It was planted in '78. So we're getting close to 50 years on that Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh my goodness. What was your favorite wine to bottle from 2019 Harvest?
Okay, easy. It's got to be Grenache Blanc.
I knew he was
from
going to say.
Mesilla.
I knew he
It's
was
gotta
going to
be
say.
Grenache
I knew
Blanc.
he was going to say. Listen. If anybody follows my Instagram, Walter's Vineyard, we poured it. We actually tasted it a couple. When it was still in the stainless steel tank, and he went on this whole tirade about what it was, and he really likes this Grenache Blanc. He really does.
When is the Syrah coming back?
Ooh,
We don't have one on
we
the
haven't fit. No, the 14th and the 15th is the one that we tasted.
Sauv Blanc in a barrel. Oh,
Sauv
Nat
Blanc,
said
or,
that.
Syrah,
Sorry.
we don't know when that's coming back yet. It's bottled,
It's bottled.
but again,
It's not out yet.
we're as a committee, we're waiting so that wine is actually at its peak before we release it. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, the Fumé Blanc, though, going back to the Fumé Blanc is a Sauvignon Blanc that gets put in oak barrel. And how long? About? Do you know? Does it
It won't be long. It'll maybe be 5 months. You know,
If you like dry white wine, if you like it dry, this is going to be your guy. The Fumé when it comes out. It's dry. Bone dry.
When was the last time we did that?
the last time we had a Fumé Blanc was
It's
2009.
Oh
2009
my
was
gosh.
the actual vintage. Yeah.
Yeah, we were pouring it in 2012 when I got here. We were still pouring the Fumé and the Valdepinas. The Valdepinas.
Someone said Valdi. A bunch of
Yeah.
those.
Tempranillo, what was it? Tempranillo Grenache?
It was, yes.
It was non-vintage because it was 2 different years of
I was a
Tempranillo
freshman
and
in high
Grenache,
school.
yes.
I definitely wasn't drinking.
Sure.
Hey, don't call me out like that.
Does anybody have any more questions?
18 South B is fire.
Screw cap.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
our first screw cap wine, our 2018 Sauvignon Blanc.
Can you guys share your Insta handles if you feel comfortable? I see some wine stalking in my future.
Well, I'll let Walter do that because I don't have an Instagram. So.
Well, you can follow me at Walter's Vineyard. It's all things
We'll tag
wine.
him on here.
It's
I
food.
think I can.
It's wine. It's stuff. I'm not really good at the Instagram, but I love putting stuff out there that I see. I think it's cool, and I usually try to do something food, wine related. So follow me at Walter's Vineyard, please.
I might
Yes.
be inspired to create.
Maybe,
one.
yeah, maybe we'll make you an Instagram.
Yeah,
That'll be our
someone
weekend cash.
someone
I'll
make me
manage
one.
it for you.
And then you'll have one.
Can you guys? Oh wait, sorry, that one's. What are the award winners? I think the
Great question.
Toast to the Coast.
Yeah, our Toast to the Coast wines did actually very well. Our 2 double golds would be Malbec from Mesilla that received a 94-point rating, which is, I'm very happy about that.
For those who don't know, Mesilla de la Viña down the street is our sister winery. We didn't even mention that. I'm sure people know, but continue.
Yeah, and then the other one is the Madrona, right? The 2015 Madrona
Yeah.
also received a double gold, 94 points. I think the Sauv Blanc received
Gold.
gold as
Gold.
well. I think that was 90 points or something like that. So
And then Super
Then,
Tuscan
yeah,
won
Keep
silver. The
Mhm.
2015 Super Tuscan San Genovese blend won silver for the Toast to the Coast.
Mhm.
So pick those up if you're interested.
Yes.
Don't forget, we're going to do April 8th at 6 o'clock. Wine Wednesdays with Walter. Walter Wednesdays.
Walter Wine Wednesday.
Walter Wine Wednesdays.
Walter's
So
Wine
maybe
Wednesday.
we'll get Justin to come back at 6. Maybe we'll get a new guest. Maybe I'll get Bob to come on if he's here. Somebody. I'll get
Patricia.
somebody. Yeah.
oh yeah,
She's gonna be
Those
like
two on
calling me out on live.
We'll get the menu out for Walter Wine Wednesday, April 8th at 6 o'clock. We'll get the menu out to you ASAP so you guys can get those bottles at home and drink along with us.
are we doing any hashtags, Shelley, with this?
There's a contest going on right now for social media. Tag us and hashtag social Danzaing. It's on one of our posts, but it's a social Danzaing for a chance to win a bottle of 18 Sauv Blanc, 18 Tempranillo, 16 Tempranillo, sorry.
Yeah.
And some swag.
There you
So
go.
some Danza gear. Justin again, for sure, is what Patricia said.
Not you.
No, you don't wanna
Only
come?
me.
So social Danzaing, be sure to tag us, and put the hashtag so that way we can count you in for the giveaway. Do you, my freaking spirit animal? Do you guys have salami if we come pick up wine?
Oh.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, I mean, We have some food in the cooler up front. Yeah, I think
We
there's
have the
some
little to-go packs.
sliced salami or something like that.
And
yeah.
then
We are thinking about probably maybe partnering with Raisin Theory, doing like maybe a cheese pairing, something like that. If you guys would you guys be interested in something like that?
Yeah,
Shout
let us
out to
know.
Raisin Theory. Shout out to Temecula Life.
pause. It's the Wi-Fi. Oh no!
Is that it?
It cut us off. Oh, we hit an hour.
Okay.
Hold on, we'll hop back on. Should have saved it.
Well, if anybody's still on Facebook,
Yeah, sorry.
shout out to Raisin
We got
Theory,
more to
shout
say.
out to Temecula Life.
Absolutely. Shout out.
Uh,
Both great Temecula companies. Follow on Instagram, both of them. And obviously, if you're not on Danza, hop on there as well.
support local. Continue to support your local wineries.
There we go. We're back.
Hi.
Sorry, we ran out of time.
Sorry. We're still here.
Support local is what they were saying.
Support locals, support small businesses, support local wineries.
Yeah, shout out to Temecula Live.
Temecula
Temecula
Life,
Life. Yeah.
Temecula
Racing
Living,
Theory.
Temecula Captured, or Captured
Yeah.
Temecula,
Temecula Capture, you
Yeah.
want to say is what it is.
Raisin Theory, all the local wineries. Just keep supporting these guys during this time, and keep looking out. If you guys are interested in doing some sort of virtual cheese and wine pairing, let us know about that too. We can try to put that together too. Just anything you guys want to see during this time, let us know, and we'll try to put it together.
Comment on our posts.
Comment on our posts. Give the giveaway thing again.
Oh, the giveaway. If you missed it, tag us and hashtag social Danzaing for a chance to win a bottle of 15 Tempranillo, 18 Sauv Blanc, and some Danza swag. So we have some gear for you guys. And then also, if you don't want to miss any posts from us, there's a little option when you see our post. There's like 3 dots in the top right corner. Turn on your post notifications so that way you can see every time we announce something new or any new hours. We're open from 1 to 6 for pickup, delivery, anytime for shipping, email, and order online. And sit
April
from
8th,
home.
6 o'clock, Walter Wine Wednesdays. We'll get the menu out to you ASAP. My Instagram handle at Walter's Vineyard.
Vineyard.
Follow me.
I didn't know you had a vineyard. Where's it at?
It's the virtual. Look, it's the virtual.
Walter's Virtual Vineyard.
What varieties do you grow in your virtual vineyard?
Whatever variety you want. Which variety you want. Today I have Albarino and Syrah. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sorry we ran over time. We got excited. This was fun.
Yeah.
We can do this all day. Anybody want to keep drinking? Let
Good
us know.
pairings. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Stay safe.
Keep
Yeah,
your-
clean hands.
Yep.
Full glasses.
Bye.
Bye.
End.
Say it.
Yes.
Done.
Oh, this one's not done yet.